Welcome back, everybody. Pete Burke, Columbia Valley Chamber of Commerce, here in the heart of the industrial lands in Invermere. It's amazing how many awesome businesses are down here. Right now we're at Palliser Printing with the owner, Dee Conklin. How are you, Dee?
I'm excellent. Thank you, Pete, and thank you, Patrick.
Yeah, well, thanks for showing us around today. There's lots of great things to learn about Palliser. Start with the history. How far back does Palliser go?
Well, Palliser goes way back, even before my time. Bob and Lisa Eade were the initial owners, and in 2003, they actually contacted me in Calgary and asked if I knew anybody that might be interested in buying the shop. I went home and said, Rod, what do you think? And next thing I know, 3 months later, we had purchased it and moved here.
Apart from the obvious, what would be some things that you can do that people wouldn't expect that you might be able to do in Invermere?
A lot of things, because a lot of people who have moved out here may be retired and are writing their memoirs. So with memoirs, of course, comes that first copy off the press, and we're able to do those. And sometimes it's 100 books, sometimes it's 200 books. I've worked hard with a fair number of people and produced quite a few books, right down to the one with Andy Stewart Hill, who wrote The History of Panorama. And I think that was my first book.
You've got some technical printing abilities here in terms of construction and other fields.
Of course, construction is very busy, again, as we all know in the valley. So instead of architects having to go into the big city to do it, we can do it here.
Tell us some of the things that you enjoy about being in business in the valley from a community perspective, and some of the people you get to meet and the stories you've grown to know over the years.
What's exciting about being in printing is that whether you're doing one single copy or you're doing business cards for a brand new business, I do feel I have a very good pulse on the community, because I tend to be one of the first points of contact as they come and they find the printer in town. So I feel sometimes I'm a little bit more than just the printer in town. I also become the, what are you doing here? Where did you come from? And what can we help you with? And hence the reason I'm so very involved with the Chamber of Commerce, because I do believe I do have a decent handle on the businesses, both up and down from Canal Flats all the way to Spilling Machine. So it's exciting.
What would you say to somebody thinking about either moving here just from a lifestyle perspective or to start a business here?
I truly believe that if you want control of your own life, this is an absolute magnificent way to have good work-life balance, because once you're out here, you can work as much as you want and you can play as much as you want. So for me, don't ever give up thinking that you can't run a business, because I got to tell you, I never knew I could. And since I've been here, I've had more than just this business as well. So don't give up. It's fun.